My name's Ben, and today we've got a rather unique car to show you around. This is a 2018 on an 18 registration Jaguar E-Pace, and the reason it's unique is because A, it's a first edition, and B, it's a P250 engine, which means it's a petrol engine with 250 PS, so actually very powerful for an E-Pace and quite desirable being that petrol model. And the first edition gives it loads and loads of specification as standard, and this car has got the only option you can have on a first edition, which is on the interior, and we'll show you that a bit later on in the video. It's a one owner car from new with a full Jaguar main dealer service history. And then again, another thing that makes this quite unusual is that being a first edition, it's finished in Santorini black, whereas most of the first edition cars are in red. So it's very nice to have this black color combination, which in my opinion is miles nicer than the red cars. But we'll start at the front and talk you around some of the features on this car. So the first of which is, look, at the front here, the Jaguar badge actually doubles up as a radar for the adaptive cruise control that's in the car. And you'll see it's obviously an R dynamic, so you've got the sportier front grills. Everything's blacked out, so the front grille surround, the lower section of the front bumper, all blacked out. LED headlights with the daytime running light across the bottom as well. Like I say, it's a very, very good looking car. 20-inch two-tone alloy wheels, so diamond cut on the faces with this metallic grey on the inserts. And then again, in my opinion, one of the nicer looking wheel options that you can have on this car. The side vents in gloss black, all of the window surrounds in gloss black, keyless entry and exit. It's also got blind spot monitoring, which will be difficult to pick up, but a slightly faded section in the corner of the mirrors there will illuminate orange if there is somebody in your blind spot. And then if you have a look at the interior, you'll see the beautiful finish inside. So the only option that I was mentioning that you can have on a first edition is the leather inside. So this car's got the upgraded smooth Windsor leather with the flame red contrast stitching. So rather than the sort of crinkled plastic leather that would come standard, it makes the quality of the car feel so much better. We've got that huge glass panoramic roof system, the Jaguar embroidered in the headrests, highly adjustable seats, and then the special first edition door plaques down there as well. If you have a look in the back, obviously it is a small SUV, so there's lots of space around, lots of legroom in the back as well actually, with some USB ports in the centre for people to charge their phones. And then again, that panoramic roof just makes it so much lighter in the back, especially for the rear passengers, even more so than the front. Coming around the back of the car, because it's an aerodynamic, we've got those dual exhaust pipes on either side, and then again, everything's finished in gloss black, so the lower section of the rear diffuser. And then if I open the boot, you'll see inside, it's a very reasonably sized boot, and you do actually have a little bit of extra storage space under there as well if you need to. This car's got the load kit in the back, so that's all under the covers here, but these rails down the side allow you to tie stuff down separately, so nothing's going to roll about in the back for you. Button up here to shut the boot down, and you'll see there's also a reversing camera just above the number plate there. And then coming around the driver's side, we'll jump in the car now and talk you through some of the interior features on the car. So I'll just fire it into life to bring all the systems into life. And then if we start with the driver's door card, the first thing, again, that smooth leather on the bit areas that you touch. So across here with the flame red stitching, we've got the Meridian sound system on the tweeter down there. Memory settings for both the driver and the passenger front seats, power folding door mirrors, and then obviously all electric windows as you would expect. And then coming into the center of the car, as I touched on before, very highly adjustable seats. So you've got leg extension for your side bits up here. You can tighten and loosen the bolsters around you, lumbar support, four-way lumbar support. It's very highly adjustable in there. Lane departure warning also easily to turn on and off on the button down there. And speaking of the steering wheel, we've got a free spoke, smooth leather all around on the steering wheel with the R dynamic badge at the bottom here. On the right hand side, we've got our adaptive cruise control buttons, so you'll see the distance buttons on the left and right there. And on the left side, we've got the multimedia controls and for our digital screen in the middle of the two speedometer dials here. If the cameraman comes in, they hopefully might be able to pick up the heads-up display, which is in front of me, very clear. You've got your traffic sign assist, your speed and your gear on there. And if you pop the car into sport mode, you do also get a slightly different display on the heads-up display. Obviously it's keyless start, you may or may not have seen when I jumped in, but there's a button to turn the car on. And then coming across to this widescreen navigation system, we've obviously got Jaguar's own navigation system on here. If I pop the car into reverse, we get our reverse camera on the right hand side. And then if I go back to the home and swipe across, we've got the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto. So everything you would ever need in this car, all through the touchscreen there. And coming down the centre section, we've got our climate controls. So very easy to adjust with the wheels here, just turn them up or down, very, very simple. And you push these and turn them to the right to activate your heated seats. They can also be activated through the screen if you wish to do so up there. And then coming down the centre, our usual Jaguar gear stick, our drive mode selector, so you can flick this up or down to go into things like dynamic, eco, rain mode, etc. Start, stop, and then obviously a hill descent mode as well. And then lots and lots of storage, so a huge section down in front of the gear stick. Behind the gear stick we've got a tray which removes to become your cup holders, and there's also a Jaguar phone charger in there. A bit outdated now, but it's still nice to have the original equipment with the car. And then a huge cubby hole under that arm section there as well. And now we'll jump outside and just summarise this car for you. So as we touched on at the start, it's a one owner example with a full Jaguar main dealer service history. One of the only first editions finished in Santorini black with the upgraded leather interior. It's pretty much everything you can have. It's the sweet spot of the E-Pace range with that P250 engine. My name's Ben. I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.